Like who is that? Up in the function, give her my life, it's a vibe as you come and quick to turn nothing to something. Told you to.
Starting off with the spaghetti, you want your ground meat, whatever you want. You know, your mushrooms, your peppers, your onions, and then these 4 red onions are for the French onion soup. You got the beef stock, you got the dry wine, and the sherry. You put the garlic in, squeezed garlic, onions, yellow and red peppers. And what you're going to want to do with your mushrooms is take a knife and pretty much just dice them up. Nice and diced up the way you want them. Throw them in. And let that all caramelize. Also add a tablespoon of brown sugar. That's doing its thing. What we're going to do next for the French onion soup is we're going to slice these up nice and not too thin but not too thick. So let's get to it. So before we slice them, I'm going to give them a nice little peel. Sometimes this shit can be a little pain in the butt. But it's alright. It's the fun part.
Some were getting lost in the fast lane, feeling like my life was moving at a fast pace. Riding in the muscle, it's a drag race. Screaming for the fake love, that's the campaign. Wake up in the morning on the grind, I do better. Watch out for these people, cause some of them finesses. You try to do me wrong, but I'ma still do you better. Niggas ain't real, they just twist it like the weather. Don't worry about my sections, just know it's full of steppers. The lizard came with 8, but I still filled it up with extras. I only want the money, that's what I told Alexis. 6 years through my life, you could call me Ben 10. Stay on the other side when the niggas start to win. It say you switched up, you couldn't see it to the end. You ended up my enemy when you started as my friend. You ended up my enemy when you started as my friend.
I've been working and sweating, I'm losing my patience, it's too slow. Been linking with niggas, now money, the business, we move out. We back in the big house, we mixing up styles and new flows. Padlocked in the street with my niggas, can't make us move out.
Fast lane, we trapped up in the fast lane. Trapped up in the fast lane, we trapped up in the fast lane.
After you get the onions cut up, it'll look like this. Calls for a pound of onion. Now you just let everything caramelize. Stir it once in a while. And get it going. Now you want to season your meat while everything else is cooking. That's the spaghetti stuff for that. This is the French onion soup stuff. Stay tuned. Everything is cooking. Cheese-wise, you want to get cheese like this. Good cheese. Get you some sherry. Vintage. Some little dry wine. And then for the sauce, I like to switch it up. Get meat flavored. And then the 3 cheese kind. What you want to do is add the sauce. Once you add the sauce, then everything will be put in right. You put the other sauce in after this. This one was the meat flavored. Now you want to add your next sauce to it and put it in there. And then this one, because I put the meat flavored one in, now this is the 3 cheeses. What you're going to want to do is, as I poured the other one in, you're going to take your beef stock and go ahead and just pour it in there. That way, while that's over there caramelizing, you can go ahead and heat the beef stock up. Now, while everything is cooking, like I said, just go across, stir, like everything is good. Rinse off the spoon. And then you're going to want to stir your onions up. Woo! Don't ever grab it with your bare hands, it's hot. Onions, make them look nice and good. And then we wait. And pretty much, let me just touch base. Pretty much once the meat's done browning, drain it, put that in the sauce, stir it up. And then here soon, this broth will get put in there. And yeah, we'll be getting ready to go. Now once your meat is in the pot, what you're gonna do is you're gonna slowly, because it's kind of full, so you're gonna slowly stir it. Make sure you get it completely all stirred up. And then you're just gonna let all that cook. Let it marinate. And then while that's all marinating, we just get the noodles boiled. Once we get all that boiled, then the spaghetti is pretty much done. Yeah, stay tuned. We'll be back with it. Alrighty guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and stir this up. I have the soup cooking now. I mixed the broth and everything together. I got that all cooking up now. And now I'm gonna give this a nice little spin. Swirl this all up. And then once the noodles are done, everything should be ready to get zoe.